Hey, what's happening everyone? SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'm here to give you guys another product review courtesy of Nyko. On the last review, we took a look at the intercooler grip, which was definitely a neat idea, but had its own flaws. Thankfully, this time around, this accessory is actually very good, and that product in general is known as the SpeakerCom. And again, they were nice enough to send me two of these, one for the Xbox One and another for the PlayStation 4 system, to go ahead and test them out equally to see if there's any flaws between the two, just like the intercooler grip. And I'm happy to report that these are actually identical with one another to the point where they share the same common issue. And there is one thing that I would like to see added just as a feature if they ever maybe redesign these at all. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. First off, what exactly is this product? Like, what is its main purpose? This actually has two purposes. For one, these serve as stereo speakers, meaning that you're going to be able to hear your game audio and of course party chat and all that through this accessory. And the audio quality in general is actually not too bad. I do have a couple samples that you guys will see in a couple minutes between both variations. And the other thing is that you can also use this as a form of communication, because this also is a microphone. And it's actually a very good microphone, because based on the responses that I got from different people, from my friends during the testing period, and just from general online play, a lot of people kept asking me what headset I was using, and they were actually pretty surprised when I said I wasn't using a headset. I was using an attachment for the controller. And most people didn't believe me, but yeah, this is what I was using, and a lot of people were actually very surprised. Now, some people may make the argument, well, what's the point of getting something like this if, for one, you already have very good speakers, or two, maybe you already have a gaming headset that already has a microphone, so what purpose will this serve? Well, it's kind of, again, this is a product that's not going to be for everyone in general, but it kind of has a main target audience. The first and number one target audience that I could easily see is, maybe you're someone who has a really good pair of gaming headphones. In this case, for this one, this is the PlayStation Platinum headphones. If you guys are curious, this actually has very good audio. However, the microphone quality of this is downright terrible. So in this circumstance, I would actually be using this for my audio, and I would be using this to do any type of voice chat. And of course, to attach it to the controller, it's actually very simple, but do keep in mind that you might want to use a little bit of caution, because there is a piece in here that's going to be connecting to the headphone jack. So if you look in there, so you've got to make sure that you line up the pieces and then push in. Simple as that. On the very back here, there's actually a power button, and of course a couple paddles. Turn that on, and of course the Nyko LED will appear. Simple as that. Now basically, now that I have really good game audio and I'm going to communicate, I could go ahead and use this, and it's actually very simple. All you need to do is, while you're gaming, at any point that you wish to communicate, is to basically take your pinky, press down on any of the paddles. The volume of this will actually lower down depending on how you say it. I mean, if you're wearing headphones or not. And to go ahead and basically communicate with your team. Let go. Simple as that. Now, the common issue that both of these have between the PlayStation and Xbox is that when people were actually talking, and I wasn't, let's say, using a pair of gaming headphones. Go ahead and turn this off really quick, because I actually have a game on right now. Is that when people were talking and communicating back, is that a lot of people kept saying is that they kept hearing an echo, and that in fact is true. However, the easiest way to solve the echo problem is to basically go into the audio settings between both the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 and basically enable chat audio to come through your speakers or headset, while of course you have basically just anything else coming out of here. And that's the only issue that these tend to solve. And of course, by the way, if you're on the Xbox One, this is compatible with the Xbox One Elite controller. So as far as the battery life goes, the battery life is actually very good, to the point where I haven't had to charge these for quite a long time now. And of course, the build quality is actually very solid. There's been a few times where this has dropped a couple of times, not on purpose, but just by mistake. And again, the build quality of this is actually very solid. If there's only one negative that I really have, actually, again, the two negatives is that one, if you're using this the traditional way where, again, you have game audio and voice chat coming out of this, Voice chat, people are going to start hearing their own echoes unless if you go through the settings and change that in the options. The other one is that I kind of feel like they should have added at least one other switch to this device, and basically just maybe a switch to disable the bumpers here, because maybe you're gaming and you kind of, and this is easy to actually happen too, is that when you have this on and you're just gaming, you may accidentally press the paddles here. In this case, maybe you have music in the background or something, maybe you're playing a video in the back, and everyone else is going to be hearing that, so which can be a bit of annoying. But yeah, I kind of wish, again, there was a button here or a switch to disable this function so that way you don't accidentally press that. Just like an easy to reach. I mean, some people may say, well, why not just turn it off, or why not just just basically unplug it from the controller. You may want to use it occasionally. But again, as far as the accessory goes, it's actually very neat, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And again, they're both same. They share positives and negatives between either version of this, to the point where I'm easily going to give this a 4 out of 5. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. And before I go, take a look at the audio files here. Basically, this is just game audio in general between both the PlayStation and Xbox. On the Xbox version of the video, I'm basically playing some zombies from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And then on PlayStation, you're basically hearing some audio from Ni no Kuni 2, which so far I'm enjoying and definitely can't wait to beat the game. So go ahead and enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time, and links to this is in the description down below.